New at 5 today, organizers call it an event that is a work of love. Today, the Senior Connect took place at the Carl Brewer Community Center, put on by the voice of the Wichita African American Council of Elders. It's all about celebrating those 55 and older and offering information, resources, and entertainment. This was known as the Senior Expo last year. Here's what's behind the name change.
We wanted to take the older seniors in our community and literally connect them to each other, connect them to businesses and resources, organizations that can provide helpful information or resources to them so that they can live happier, healthier lives.
Highlight of the event was the presentation of the first Senior Legacy Award, which went to retired Wichita Public Schools teacher Sandra Rankin.